Hi, welcome to Graphic Design Technologies. There's a couple of things that we need to do today to get you set up and ready to learn. So the first class you'll be in is iMac class. You have to have an Apple computer to do this class so that you're kind of learning the platform, and what it looks like and where to access things. And before we get set up there, I'm going to share a couple more things that we need to finish before we're actually ready. So welcome to Graphic Design Technologies. So getting set up is going to be our first step here. And so step one is to create a Dropbox account. To create a Dropbox account, you're going to go to dropbox.com and we'll go more through that in just a moment. Step two is we're going to create a VitalSource and Peachpit account. This is accessible through My Campus, so it's actually really easy. Step three, you're going to read your assignments and watch videos in the folder that we have. I will show you where those are all accessible in just a moment as well. Step four is be sure your My Campus login, so your eCampus Life, is working properly. If it's not, please let us know as soon as possible so we can get IT on that. And make sure you can also access your eCampus email. So that's accessible through Outlook. And you should have had that all set up in your SSS4 class. Again, if there's any problems, please let us know. Step five will be follow the assignments on the app on Apple computer and put a copy of your final into our shared Dropbox folder, which we will send you. It should have been in your email that you will receive called Welcome to Graphic Design. And then we just want you to save it under the course name and assignments. Step six, if you are still having trouble, there are tutorials we have done for you to help you understand. And if you're still stuck, then please let us know. So first thing, setting up your Dropbox account. You're just going to click the link in the welcome email to set up your account and as it prompts you. VitalSource, this is accessible through My Campus. You guys should be familiar with this as you used it in SSS4. The iMac's introduction here for Macintosh OS, you can click the link on just in the middle of the screen there in the example, and that's going to help give you some more details on how to download it. You can put it on your phone, which I should suggest is a great idea, so that if something goes wrong, you have it's like an app, it's called Bookshelf, and you can download it, and then that way your books are still accessible on your phone if for whatever reason your computer isn't working. The other link there is to your textbook is over on the right-hand column there. It says Textbook Resources, Teach Yourself Visual Macintosh OS High Sierra. So you just click on that link and it's going to help. It's going to get you to the right place, but you need to have your VitalSource account set up in order for this link to work properly. Peachpit. So Peachpit is very similar to VitalSource. The only difference is that Peachpit will have video tutorials, whereas VitalSource is mostly reading and audio. There's a bit of an audio book, like it'll read it to you. But you need to, if you learn better watching a video tutorial and then doing what's asked, then this is a better way to go for you. So for the Peachpit, you're going to go to account sign in. So first you're going to visit www.peachpit.com, click on account sign in. Step two, once you're here, it's going to prompt you for some information. Let me just see what I can do here. Share. Sorry about that. So here is step 2 that I'm going to share with you again. So PeachPit, set up your account. Step 2, creating your account. So obviously you're going to use an email address and a password, but you need to create your account and set up. So just follow the prompts and it will give you access. And for some reason, I can't go to my next slide. So let's go like this. So next here is accessing your book. So after you've set up Vital Source, when I had said click on those links back in the picture through your My Campus, this is what your book will actually look like. So you'll have a table of contents on the left-hand side. And then in your first few, so you can see on here, they're clicked on Getting Started. So I'm just going to point that out to you. So right here, they're in the chapter called Getting Started. And if you scroll down, it says here exactly like accessing your lesson files, go to peachpit.com, and then here's the ISBN number. So it actually gives you that number. And then when it asks you for the question, it usually says, it'll ask you something about the lesson, and it'll say like, it's usually on chapter 1. So getting to know your worker, it will say something like, what's the animal in the project or something. So you will enter that, and then you will get access. So next is accessing your ebook as well. So back in PeachPit, that ISBN number that we just saw back here, so that you're going to copy that number, and in here you're going to register your product. So it says register another product, but you're going to register a product. None of these books will be in your account. This is what is in our account. So you're going to select register another product. This is where you type in your ISBN number, and then you hit submit. And then once it's downloaded, once you have your purchase in digital purchases, you'll have it listed here, and then you can select launch, and it will launch the PeachPit version of the ebook. And that is the end. So hopefully that helps you a bit. The other thing I wanted to go through is where you can find your files. So this is going to be kind of small because I am remoting in. So I'll try to make it as big as I possibly can for you guys. So if you're working from school, we work on all Macs in the classroom. So this is the platform of a Mac computer. In your on your desktop, you will connect to the server by going to connect to server here. So under go, connect to server, you're going to connect to this server and say connect. I'm already connected, so I'm not going to go through all the steps. It'll prompt you for your student name and My Campus password. If that doesn't work, then let us know, because there may be some IT issues behind it if it is not working. Once you open this up, you're going to be able to see a folder in the resources folder. So you're going to go click on iMac Lab 2 resources, and then you're going to see that it says 00 Mac Intro, 00 meaning that it's the first course. We have them all listed there. Typically that's the order. There's 1 or 2 classes that might be thrown in different order. So you'll go into your iMacs folder, and just to make this less busy, I'm going to close that. So you can see up here, it says the name 00 Mac Intro. In here, there's a file organization PDF. Please review this PDF. This is basically an idea of how to organize your work in your folder so that we can understand how you have them organized, and it's easier for us to mark and for you to get marks you deserve. The next file in here is same kind of thing, but we actually put the names in for you. So your folder where you're saving this should say graphic design assignments. And then here we have like digital marketing, Illustrator. These are the assignment names. There's Intro to Mac, you can see down there. So just label them. They don't have to be exactly these names, but make sure that they're well organized so that everyone understands how to find them. In here, this is our course outline. Oh, sorry, this is not our course outline. This is our assignment. So these are where you're gonna find your assignment and your project for Mac. It should be really easy to do. There shouldn't be any problems figuring out how to complete these. I won't go into much detail with those. I will just quickly show them to you. So this one's a personal slideshow where you add, I think you add music to this as well. These are just general, just as good general knowledge as you're entering the graphic design program about type sizes and what's appropriate to use. So you'll hear me repeat this again and again, but typically when you're doing like a large body of text, you don't want your size, you want your size between 9 and 12, depending on the font. Some fonts at 12 are really tiny. So just keep that in mind, but you want it to be easy to read, but not too big so that there's no hierarchy on your page. And the other document we have in the iMac folder is understanding different types of digital files. So please read through this as well. Understanding what raster and vector is very important. Raster images are made out of pixels and vector images are made out of points. So we have a little bit of a kind of like a cheat sheet for you guys to use to refer to, and I suggest using that to your advantage. And then the other thing, the last thing I wanted to show you, I'm going to stop this share and start a new share. Oops. And the last thing is going to be on my campus, how to access your assignments and files. So if we prefer that you use the ones that we will send you the link for or to, but if you can't get access to those for some reason, like say you're working on the weekend and we're not around, you can see this is my screen here. In here it says instructors will place virtual classroom links. This is not functioning yet. In the future we will be doing this, but we are not right now. Please refer to the email with your Zoom link in it. So when you scroll through here, it will say student courses and materials, student resources, assignments, projects. You can click on these. We have edited some of them so that they make a little more sense, because some students have found them very confusing. So we have just kind of made it into our own little way of telling you how to use it. You can download the course outlines here. Again, generally they're the same. We've just added some details to help you in some programs. So it's 20 hours. It's basically 1 week. It shouldn't take you that long. Maybe to read all of the other resources that we have for you, but not to finish the project and the assignment. So as you can see in session one, consider this day one. So all of your outlines are written this way. Session one is day one, session two is day two, session three is day three. It gives you like a little checklist on what you should finish each day in terms of projects or reading or assignments or lessons. Your expectations are that you log into Zoom every day for 4 hours and you send us your assignments. If you are not in class, you need to send us an email stating why. And if you miss more than in 1 week, if you miss one class, that's not enough attendance, or you can get put on probation, you can get things like that. So just try to be in class every single day. If you are not, please reach out to us, send us an email, let us know why, and we will do our best. And you're expected to get caught up on your own time if you do miss those 4 hours. Depending if you were working at home or coming into the classroom, please dress appropriately. Remember that right now during COVID, you have to wear a mask in any public areas, so including the elevator, the bathrooms, the hallways. While you're in class, you can have your mask off. If you're going to be walking around, then just remember to take your mask with you and put it on. And I think other than that, I think that's everything for this course. So if you have any questions, please let us know. Otherwise, good luck.